Hello Stratters, welcome to a flashback draft. It's MTG Innistrad, one of my personal favorites. I drafted this set a lot, but it's great to revisit it from time to time. Let's see what we got. We got Kessig Cagebreakers, which is a pretty awesome card. Decent stats, plus pretty strong ability, and also goes into a deck that I happen to like. Lantern Spirit is okay. Dark Thicket Wolf is probably the next best card, I'd say. Yeah, 2-drops are awesome in this format, and Dark Thicket Wolf is one of the best, if not the best. Decent combat trick, decent creatures, a lot of good green cards overall. I'm gonna take Kessig Cagebreakers though. It's pretty great. Really? We're gonna do it? I think I'm gonna slam Spider Spawning. I love the deck so much. So what do we have here? We have Elite Inquisitor, which is pretty good. It is a strong 2-drop, but a bit color intensive. Disciple of Griselbrand, which is okay. Tribute to Hunger, which I like a lot. Elekathar, which is okay. Forbidden Alchemy, which would be a nice wheel. Stitch's Apprentice, also pretty strong. But I'm gonna slam Spider Spawning. No regrets. Alright, another tribute. We got a Forbidden Alchemy, which I'm tempted to take. And we got Makeshift Mauler, which is okay too. The self-mill cards are the ones that you need. And it's pretty likely that my deck will end up green-blue with a black splash. So I think Forbidden Alchemy is neat here. Sleuth is okay. Night Terrors is okay. Tribute okay. Yep, I'm gonna slam Forbidden Alchemy. Of every limited deck that you can assemble, Spider Spawning is probably my favorite. It's definitely up there with it's like at least top 3. It's so good. Alright, what do we have here? We have Back from the Brink, that's a waste of time. Into the Morphel, which is actually better than it looks. A kill spell that also sets them back a turn is actually more relevant than you might think. I think I'm gonna take Ancient Grudge. We could take Orchard Spirit, but I don't really want it, so it could be nice to cut green, I suppose. Alright, I don't foresee playing this if I can avoid it. Oh, this is interesting. Avacinium Priest is really strong, and Heretic's Punishment is also pretty strong. So is Rage Thrower, I guess. I guess we take Caravan Vigil. I mean, I'm not into playing. I guess we could take the Priest, being like green-white. Maybe instead, like a backup plan. Yeah, that might be okay. What we're looking for is armored scabs and stuff like that. That affects the board and mills. Forbidden Alchemy doesn't really do everything you want it to do. 3 Black Lotuses. Not too shabby. Picking up Spider Spawning Pack 1 is pretty neat though, because it will push other people out of the archetype. And it works very well with Kessig Cagebreakers as well. So hopefully we can end up playing everything here. And I do have a soft spot for Forbidden Alchemy. Super sweet card to have in standard. Gnaw to the Bone. Villagers. I guess Elekathar. Bramble Crush is okay, not really that great. So we could pick Villagers and kinda lean away from the Spider Spawning deck. This is a very solid card. We could also pick Gnaw to the Bone and go full on the self-mill. We haven't seen much blue, which worries me a lot. I really want to play Spider Spawning though. I think I'm gonna take Villagers anyway. Might be wrong, but we will see. Alright, Pitchburn Devil's pretty good. I don't need any of the white cards. I'm gonna take Silent Departure and see where we end up. This card didn't work last time I played it, so I'm not gonna pick it. Ghoul Color Shant is okay. I'm gonna take Shimmering Grotto. You never know if you're gonna play it. Here I think we take Caravan Vigil. Yeah. I don't want to play this card, but it might be necessary. One of the big problems with this deck is if you mill like your 1 swamp or 2 second swamp and don't have a backup. Altar's Reap. It's more likely I will play Disciple, I think. And here we have nothing, basically. I guess we take Selfless Cathar. I don't know, it has dropped off. Sure. So we got first pick, second pick, Forbidden Alchemy. The other one didn't wheel, which is also bad. But we did get a late Silent Departure, so maybe blue is open, but the cards were just not there. That's something that could happen. I guess white doesn't. No color seems particularly open, I have to say. I guess except green. Green seems pretty open. Yeah, I'm not gonna play the stake because I think it's pretty bad. It's only good when you're playing against it. Alright, so what do we want to open? Snapcaster Mage? Probably. Garruk would be pretty sweet. What's this? Scarbruinator is pretty good. Swamp is good. Good sign. Alright. Come on. Great pick. We need some kind of direction. We have 2 good blue cards. Oh, a Moorland Haunt. Moorland Haunt is pretty strong. We're not really in blue-white though, so we can't pick that. And the Demon Mail is also pretty strong, but not in this deck, I don't think. Travel Prep is obviously insane. We could take that and lean towards green-white beatdown instead, which is not nearly as fun as the Spider Spawning deck. But to be fair, there is nothing here for that deck. Festahide War is okay. And Scavenger and Outcast is okay. I'm gonna take Travel Prep, but hopefully we can stay on path here. Second Travel Prep is pretty hard to pass up on though. Boneyard Worm would be good, Think Twice would be good. I mean, not even good, decent. I'm gonna take Travel Prep number 2. So let's see, Spider Spawning, Alchemy, Departure, and Vigil is the cards that I'm not too happy to play right now. Because with Travel Prep you don't really need anything in particular. You just need creatures. Any kind of creatures. I mean, Orchard Spirit is perfect. Selfless Cathar is not spectacular, but it's okay. And now of course we have a pack with 2 really good red cards, 1, 2, 3, 4 good blue cards. Obviously. It has to be like that. I think Grasp is the best card, but if this deck is we really do need to take the range assistant if we if we want to give ourselves a chance to play this deck. I think we have to take that. There's a Burning Vengeance too, all the good ones. So now we have nothing again. We have a Dream Twist, I guess, which is okay. Geist Flame is pretty good, and Burning Vengeance is obviously hilarious, but we'll take Dream Twist and maybe move out of green-white again. Which is a shame, but what can you do? So here we have nothing for anything. We have Desperate Ravens, which we could play, but that's a stretch. We have One-Eyed Scarecrow, which is okay. And that's basically it. Alright, Scarecrow it up. Moan of the Unhallowed is really good, but double black is a stretch. There's nothing here I want. If we play with the thought that we maybe... I mean, there's just nothing here. There is Moan and nothing, so I'm gonna take Moan. Kinda unfortunate. I mean, green is open. That's just a fact. Blue or black seems pretty open too. Mystic is okay, but might pick Avacin's Pilgrim. It's likely to die. Yeah, sure. Goes well with the white package that we have in case we end up playing that. Why did you do that? I mean, we could still be green-white. That's not out of the question. We even have a 3-1 Purebloods. Not that it's a fantastic card, but it's at least playable. Yeah. This draft is strange. I mean, playing a flashback draft is always somewhat of a gamble, because I can bet a large amount of money that a few of the people here, some of the people here, have drafted this set before and know what they're supposed to do, and some of the people here doesn't have a clue, and that makes it really challenging to draft. Yeah, I mean, the PCC is not here. We should have almost the entire deck by this point. Yeah, definitely picking Festahide Boar here. So we have 10 creatures, but we're lacking on 2 drops. That's the main issue here, and Scarecrow is maybe not the one that I want to travel prep up. Potential splashes. I can see Spider Spawning being okay, but definitely not great. That's like the only one. I don't like putting semi-optimal splash cards in, and also having to put suboptimal cards in to make the suboptimal splash work. That seems very bad. Cobble Wings is okay, Sensor Deprivation is okay, and Parasilen is okay. I think we're gonna take Cobble Wings. It's decent. It's not amazing by any stretch, but it's still good. Blazing Torch is a decent pickup. I mean, it's not like we're looking great on playable so far. I mean, this draft has been weird. I'm not certain where we were supposed to be. I mean, we have seen late Moans, which is one of the best black cards, I'd say. I think it's really good. We saw some red cards going pretty late, but we've also seen like 7th or 8th pick Avacin's Pilgrim. We have seen some. It's just really hard. I mean, green is obviously a color we should be in, I think. Then I'm not sure which other color we should have been. Mentor of the Meek, Butcher's Cleaver. Now we're talking. Butcher's Cleaver is amazing, but Mentor of the Meek might be the pick. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures that combos with it, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 decent wheels. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's not guaranteed to come back, but I think we're gonna take Mentor. We need something to power up the deck a bit. Bonds of Faith seems good. No 2-drops, but and still nothing for the self-mill deck. I mean, Makeshift Molar is okay, but it's not the payoff cards that you need to pick up early. It's the engine cards, and that's certainly not here. Bonds of Faith it is. Champion of the Parish, Avacyn's Pilgrim, Rebuke, all decent options. How many humans do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Champion has a higher upside. I think I'm just gonna take... I mean, there is a reason to pass this and hope that it wheels. You could also take Rebuke, I guess, but I'm not a fan of Rebuke. We're gonna crush in combat, not do other stuff. I think I'm gonna take Avacyn's Pilgrim. Really? Okay, I mean, this pack is really good for us. Mausoleum Guard is very good. Prey Upon is good, but a second Mentor of the Meek, that's really great. I'm gonna take that. Woodland Sleuth is decent at best. Scavenger is decent. Hauberk, we have nothing in the way of token makers, right? We have Kessie Cage Breakers, but that means we've been able to attack with this without a problem. That seems bad. I guess we can sack creatures to get wolves. Urgent Exorcism is okay. Do I really want Scavengers as my top end? It seems weak. On the other hand, I still need a few creatures, sure. Abbey Griffin, Thraben Sentry, alright. Here we have a self-mill card. Ranger's Guile is okay, and Mask of Avacyn is okay. So which one do we want? The 2/2... I guess this is a human, which is relevant. And this flies, which is relevant, good with travel prep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Abbey Griffin. There's another couple of cards for this deck, but it would never have worked. I don't think I want Splinter Fright. I might actually take Moment of Heroism. It's not the best card in the entire world, but it's still pretty good. Really? Victim of Night? 8th pick? It's like a really good removal spell, right? Cloistered Youth is perfect though. That's exactly the card I'm looking for. Nice. It's a creature, it beats down, it wears travel preps. You can trigger Mentor with it. So all we need now is like... I mean, if I'm gonna cut cards, these are the cards that I'm looking to cut. If I can do it. I mean, Make-A-Wish is not spectacular at all. So we do get some options here. I think it was something that I wanted to wheel more than these, but Lumberknot is not super good. Rebuke is not fantastic, and Urgent Exorcism is not fantastic either. I think I'd rather have one Rebuke than like Make-A-Wish and Cobblewings, so here's that. I can play this over Thraben Purebloods, like just change them, or I can pick a spare from Evil. So slight upgrade to the main board, or a decent sideboard card. I'm gonna take the slight upgrade here. Well, I get my pick of sideboard cards anyway. I think I'd rather have Naturalize, probably. don't have that much in the way of... I mean, it's not that many artifacts that are good or enchantments, but there are a few, so I might want to pick that up. Sure. Alright. Okay. I'm not super happy with where we are, but I think we salvaged a decent deck. There's nothing I would like to bring in, right? So we have 3 removals, travel preps, moment, and cobbled wings. And we can hopefully power out some mentors, and we can win with pretty decent sized creatures, or like we have 3 flyers. Almost flyers. Alright. It's okay. 8-9. Yeah, let's go 9-8. We do have 2 Avacyn's Pilgrims that counts as white sources. Yeah. We could play 16 lands, I guess, but it's nothing really I want, so... Alright. I'm gonna try this out. See you soon.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoy this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.